But she carved herself out a little niche, and she's just a funny girl. Like, I listen to Holly's streams, and I laugh my fucking ass off. By the way, the Holly I'm talking about is Holly and then space undead. No space with the undead, like zombies undead. So she's just, she's a cool little chick. But I think she's gotten herself where she is being ruined and stressed out by normie drammy mommies and forgotten like who she was, and is almost bending over backwards and catering to these ladies who are fucking idiots, who are fucking like slim slow, remedial, questionably unintelligent. And there's this terrible rumor. She got set up by people who were just wanting to troll her channel. But in the drama community, it's a lot of older women. And I'm not being disrespectful when I say this, it's just the truth. It's a lot of older women, and they don't exactly know how the internet works on certain things, like the niche parts of the internet, for say trolls, how trolling is. So it's very easy to troll in that community. And somebody was like, I'm going to set up Holly and send her a bunch of CP. Okay, so the stuff that they sent her was National Geographic pictures, not CP, not even zoomed in on anything to further exploit something that wasn't exploited. None of that. They sent her nothing that was CP. Okay, nothing. Holly was pissed and vented to a friend at the time. Her friend happened to be a subscriber of mine, Susan Ye, whom I know will listen to this video at some point and probably get a bunch of her other friends who I used to be friendly with listening to this video. And I hope that they do. Because sometimes you act so fucking crazy, you really don't realize you're crazy. And usually when you're crazy, you hang around other crazy people because that's the only type of people that'll tolerate you at that point. And so you're all just a bunch of crazy shitheads, gaslighting each other up, further getting even more crazy. And sometimes you need to listen to someone who ain't that type of crazy to tell you, hey, bitch, you're acting fucking nuts. And that's what I'm here to do. Not so much that. I just want to comment on the tea. And I like Holly. I don't want to show my support and speak my opinion. And I feel like if a lot more people nutted up and did that, maybe this wouldn't have gone so far. Because I want to tell you right now, guys, all this shit going on was literally, and I mean literally, a year ago that she got set up. So what the drama community likes to do is rehash old drama, but then expose all sorts of weird shit that happened in the middle time, and that'll be the new shit. So it's like throwing up and taking a shit at the same time. Maybe it's the best way to explain that. So Holly tells her friend Susan. She shows Susan it because she knows that it's not actually fucking CP. She's trying to say, yo, I'm going through some shit. Look at the shit that they're sending me, trying to set me up. Now, what Susan does, oh no, that's so terrible. I'm so sorry. Doesn't immediately go, Holly, let's call the police just in case. We're not sure. I'm going to call just in case it is so I can make sure that I'm not implicated in anything. I want you to as well. Okay. And next time I want you to warn me before you send something like that, because I'm a crazy person. I usually don't handle situations properly. And I might, I don't know how to deal with this. There could have been a myriad of adult ways to handle this situation. But what Susan said is none of that. Gets upset at Holly because Holly ain't paying enough attention to her, ain't talking to her as much, isn't being there for her as what she expects a friend should be, is more than likely what I think happened. And it's what I've been told by this person, Holly, and I trust her opinion because I told Holly I've been through the same shit with people, where people get mad at you for not talking to them enough, or going live enough, or being there enough, or calling them enough. And so what do? They start going to your enemy's YouTube page and hanging out over there and just being fucking weird as shit. Hope you guys like my story about a really disgusting subject, honestly. And also, can we also just say that the drama community and the people who are doing this, the pirate ship and fucking Holly, and boy, let me tell you, I don't get along well with Bombshell all the time. However, I peeped into her live last night and she dragged the shit out of y'all. Angelo, she dragged you for filth, bro. I'm not going to say you're ugly this morning, Angelo, because Bombshell's been doing a lot last night. shit. That's fucking hilarious. But the pirate chick has been off of the bombshell as well, saying that she does CP because Crystal went around and lied to everybody for years, saying that she was a minor in a photo that she wasn't, knowing the whole time she wasn't a minor in the photo. But Carissa figured, well, I better lie about this because then people will not shame me for being nude. And instead, everybody will be at Momshell for doing something awful because they probably won't hate her if they just know that she found my nude because I'm kind of a terrible person. But if everybody thinks that I'm underage, then everybody will have to side with me. That's how manipulative Controlla is. Holy shit. I want y'all to marinate on that a little bit. That is somebody who is willing to put you in jail for sending child pee. Not the urine. You know what I'm talking about. Because she's fucking embarrassed. That's insane. This is what happens, right? Susan gets her feelings hurt that nobody's Kiki and being her bestie anymore. So she goes over to the pirate ship. Now, at the pirate ship, hates Bombshell with a passion. Holly's cool with Bombshell. And so there starts a little rift. Susan gets mad. She goes over to the pirate ship and she tells them, Holly sent me CP. And of course, they're like, what? Now, let me also tell you guys this. You want to know how I found out about this? Because I took a break from the drama community because it is very fucking toxic. It's literally a bunch of women and men who love women's business arguing all the time, saying they hate doxing, love doxing, love it, love it, love it, love it. It's their favorite thing to do. Don't let any of these people lie to you. So anyways, real quick. So Susan, she tells her buddies on the ship, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Susan sent me CP. So of course they go live. Now here's one thing I want y'all to know. I want y'all to go search on YouTube, RV, one word, RV, and then charity, like giving to charity, drive, a car. All three separate words. That guy is a fucking creep weirdo. This guy is a guy going around that Holly sent CP, that Bombshell sent CP, that a lot of people, it seems to me that every person this guy has a problem with is a predator. Isn't that weird? How do you meet so many fucking predators all the fucking time? It's, I talk about tattoos. I talk about Cody. I talk about, myself. Because, things that I like, right? Talk about them a lot. Makes you think. Makes you think. Go check out his page. Just tell me the type of vibe you get from him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And also, while you're at it, check out Bombshell's video. If you're interested. I'm usually not one to advertise her, but who am I going to do? Lie and say I wasn't watching her? Cringe. Anyways, so they're harassing, like to the point of like straight bullying someone, like especially something not serious, right? Someone to straight like suicide, dude. Like that's crazy. And I have a feeling like at one point the community is going to win and they're going to do it because they have it's terrible. It's pretty trash. Luckily, I think Holly's got a good support system. I was like, dude, you don't have to explain anything to me. I believe you. Because I'm an adult, and usually adults can gauge and judge a situation with the amount of proof and stuff and evidence that's there. When women like Susan Ye are saying, well, she did tell the cops and the cops told her, don't worry about it. What? Don't worry about it? Don't worry about it.
In Bombshell's stream tonight, I saw her showing some things that I hadn't seen before. Of Angelo talking about me, laughing. He says I laugh about child rape. He says I support pedophiles. He says all of these things. And when I see those things, I start to get upset. So these are issues that make me physically ill. And for someone to run around acting like like that is something that I would ever be part of, makes me physically ill. And it makes me question why certain people are so obsessed with this type of thing. If you know, if your motive is to help to stop this from happening to children, then wouldn't you just go directly to law enforcement and let them handle it? Or would you sit around and just harass people and talk about it all the time? It seems to me that there is a certain group of people who are getting some sort of jollies out of talking about this. That I cannot let these people affect my physical well-being, which is why I just do not deal with these people anymore, because I find it disgusting that they haven't just gone to law enforcement and let law enforcement handle whatever needs to be handled if there is anything illegal going on. It also bothers me, and I don't even know if I can talk about this without getting myself upset. Why in the fuck are you trying so hard to make pictures of children into CP? Why? Why is it so important that you take something that is an image used for completely non-sexual purposes of children in their natural settings, in their culture, that are used for education or for charity? Why are you taking those pictures and trying to sexualize them? Because I can tell you this, when I am looking through National Geographic or I see a commercial on television and there are tribal children or indigenous children or children from other cultures, where in the culture it is completely accepted that children oftentimes do not wear clothes, the last thing on my mind is anything sexual. So I want to know why you are trying so hard to sexualize these images of children. You are sick in the head trying to sexualize these images of indigenous children in their natural habitat, in their cultural habitat. There was nothing sexual about those images. And the fact that you go on panels night and day and try and make these images into something they are not is disgusting. You know when children are also naked? When they're born. Are you sexualizing children as soon as they are born? You are fucking sick individuals. I can guarantee you, no one who looked at those images, except sick people, saw anything sexual. Period. Charlie, and that is not my intention here. It was just that it was brought up in, I think, Bombshell's chat, that these are the same people who did this to Amanda Love, who was just showing innocent videos of her child opening gifts on her birthday. I believe it was her 5th birthday, maybe. And these are the same people who are still, all these years later, trying to sexualize images of children. It was just brought up that this is what they have done time and time again.
Because that's easy peasy, motherfucker. Because everybody's got these videos of what you've been saying, right? The threats, right? The constant harassment, the constant obsession about child pornography, right? And so the ship jumps in, right? The ship jumps in. And y'all have jumped into a can that y'all should have stayed the fuck out of. Y'all should have disassociated yourselves with it. But what did y'all do? Y'all been bullying this woman. You've been bullying me. You've been fucking with both of us. And it's time for y'all to stop. Well, let's continue.
Why am I not in jail? Exactly. I mean, he's...
Now, who sent this to me is what she said. Those photos, one of them has been in National Geographic as starving children in another world country, right? And it's also on commercials, right? For donations. Now, they talked about my reaction to it. Yeah, I had a reaction to it. Because it was foul as fuck what you did to the woman. I wasn't going to show it because sure as enough as grits as groceries, today you would have been saying I was distributing child pornography. And I've already had one bitch on the internet try to accuse me of that shit. I ain't going down that fucking road again. You best believe that shit. Let's talk about the fact that Holly did not go search out these images. They were sent to her phone. And what she did was take those 2 images and give them to a friend who then shared them and gave them to these other people. I have watched y'all literally chew at somebody and chew at somebody and chew at somebody until you damn near destroy them, right? But you're not going to do it to me. And you're not going to do it to Holly anymore either. If I had to get people that's not even in this community, in some other communities, wherever, to fucking stand up for this woman that y'all all should have been standing up for months ago. Months ago. Months ago. And what I want you all to do, the 207 of you watching me right now, I want you to sit back and I want you to think, what if it was you? What if it was you that they were doing it to? Why does anybody in this community or any other community that watches this fucking shit show think it's okay what they're doing and trying to do to me now? I just want you all to truly sit back and I want you to think, especially you with children, what if it was you that they were doing this to on the internet? What would you do? She did go to the police. She did give them the numbers and she did give them the images, which were Getty images, right? She didn't send these images to every god and everybody. She sent them to a lady that she thought was her friend. And anybody that condones what the pirate ship is doing right now is fucked up, and I'll come for you. And I don't have a problem with everybody hating me because I can give you really good reasons to hate me. But you don't have any right now. This was sent to her on December 7th. As you see in the picture, ladies and gentlemen, and let me share my screen one more time. If y'all will notice what is on this image, if y'all won't take a notice, okay? It says Getty Images. You did not. What did you say about her? Did you say anything about child porn about her? We're just trying to figure it out, Susan. I'm just trying to find out where the source of all this shit is coming from. So if she came to you, Susan, and I'm asking this honestly, and I'm asking this fairly as well, okay? Y'all were pretty tight at one time because I remember you being in every single one of her live streams. I know that y'all were friends. She came to you freaking out about what was being done to her. Is that not true? Yes or no? I am trying to get both sides. I am. I'm fair, if anything. And I believe that Holly also told you, Susan, that she went to the police about it, didn't she? She went to the police about all this, right? But you say according to Holly, right? If Holly was such a good friend and you were such a good friend to Holly, why do you say according to Holly? Why don't you know that your friend is telling you the truth? You know what y'all are doing? Y'all are beating up on her and you're allowing it to happen, right? And I'm not gonna sit up here and drag you, and I'm not gonna bully you, Susan, because I'm just not gonna do it. However, your hands aren't clean, ma'am. They're not clean. Because if these were sent to her a year ago, why is it only now that all this is happening to her? You want to know why? Because she fought back, because she wasn't going to have it. She's not going to let anybody call her the things that she's been called her, okay? Y'all are trying to ruin a woman's life. For what? Put a 1 in my chat if you think Holly's a predator, or put a 2 in my chat if you don't, honestly. And there's 193 people watching. Honestly, at the end of the day, do you truly believe that this woman is sending and receiving and distributing child pornography? Do y'all understand what you're doing to her? And now you're trying to do it to me, correct? Bitches. Do y'all think that I'm going to allow, after going to jail for the shit that I went to jail for, based on spite and a lie, I'm going to allow you to continue your rhetoric and your narrative and your propaganda? 3 years ago, I was accused of a lot of this shit, right? I'm fucking mad, man. I'm so mad. I was accused of a lot of shit, right? And I'm just reliving that shit in my mind and what I went through. And all the fuck shit that happened to me, right? And I'm not going to let you do it to somebody else that's just not doing what you're saying she's doing. This isn't about the person. It's about right and wrong. It's about right and wrong. There's got to be people in this community that have a moral fucking compass. I would stand up for anybody that people were doing this shit to for unjustly, for no reason. For no fucking reason. Y'all need to stand up for this woman, whether you like her or not. It's about right and wrong. There was nothing sexual about those photos. They were fucking Getty images, and I'm showing them to you right now. It says it on the fucking photo. Stock images that are not sexualized. You need to stand with this woman because, God damn it, it's the right thing to fucking do.